There's an kind of odd little verse in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, the beginning of verse 9 says, "What the eye see is better than what the soul desires." What the eyes see is better than what the soul desires. And it takes a little bit to think about that and what in the world does that mean? But I think it goes right along with what Paul was talking about in Philippians 4 when he said, "Not that I speak from want, for I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I am. I know how to get along with humble means, and I also know how to live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of being filled and going hungry, both of having abundance and suffering need." Paul's testimony was that he had learned to be content with what the eye sees, not just what the soul desires. Sometimes we kind of drive ourselves a little bit crazy by having this, if I only had that mentality, if I only lived there mentality, if I had that job, if my children were able to do this, all of this kind of focus on what we don't have, but what our desires are. And if we can learn, like Paul, to be content with what we have in the circumstances in which God has placed us. Not that we put aside any sense of ambition or any desire to move or get a different job or any of those things, but that we do those things out of a place of contentment, not out of a place of discontent. What the eyes see, those things that are around us, that we actually have, the people who are involved in our lives, are better than what the soul desires. So let's practice today finding contentment where we are, with what we have, and with the people with whom God has placed us.